They will look you in the eyes and say exactly what you need to hear. They will know your pain before you speak it. They will comfort you in the exact way that makes you feel understood, chosen, safe. And they will feel absolutely nothing while they do it. You have been taught to fear the cold ones, the narcissist who talks over you, the psychopath who can't fake a smile right. You know how to spot those. But there is another kind of dangerous person, and they are harder to find because they do not fail at empathy. They master it. Psychologists call them dark empaths, people who score high in cognitive empathy, the ability to read what you feel, predict what you need, understand you almost perfectly, but low in emotional empathy. They know, they just don't care. Think about what that means. Most manipulators are working with a rough map. They guess, they push, and see what breaks. A dark empath doesn't guess. They already know exactly where you're soft, exactly what you're afraid of, exactly which words will make you trust them in under a minute. Because they can feel it, read it, calculate it, without a flicker of the compassion that's supposed to come with that kind of understanding.
This is why they don't look like villains. They look like the most understanding person you've ever met.
Watch for the first sign. They arrive already knowing you. Not because they asked the right questions, because they read the room, read your face, read your silences, and built a version of themselves that fits perfectly into the gap you didn't know you had. It feels like fate. It is architecture.
Watch for the second sign. Their empathy has a direction. It only moves one way, toward getting something. Comfort you receive from them always seems to arrive right before a request, or right after they need you calm, compliant, close. Real empathy doesn't check your usefulness first. Theirs does, every time, even if neither of you can see it happening.
Watch for the third sign. When you finally set a boundary, something shifts behind their eyes. Not hurt, recalculation. A person with real emotional empathy feels the sting of your distance. A dark empath feels the loss of access and starts calculating how to get it back.
This is the part that makes them so hard to escape. Because even after you know, your body still remembers how safe they made you feel.
That safety wasn't a lie exactly. It was a performance so precise it didn't need to be true to work. So, how do you protect yourself from someone who understands you better than you understand yourself?
You stop rewarding the read. Notice when someone seems to know you unusually fast and slow down instead of leaning in.
Watch what happens after you say no, not what they say, what they do next. Real closeness tolerates your boundaries. Performed closeness tests them.
And remember this, understanding is not the same as care.
The most dangerous person in your life was never the one who misunderstood you. It was the one who understood you completely and decided what to do with that information without ever asking whether you'd be safe.
They will always know exactly what to say. Your only defense is knowing that knowing was never the same as caring.